Indeed, John. Bedford High School's robotics team is gearing up for the Worldwide Robotics Championship in St. Louis this Thursday. Now, the team is one of 9 in the state to compete after recently finishing 6th in the Michigan Championship. And they're all joining me here this morning in studio to talk all about it. We have Becca, we have Dan, Nick, and Chris. Good morning to all of you, and thank you so much for joining us. And I can't forget, we also have another guest in studio here, the star of the show. We've got the robot here as well, but this isn't the robot that is going to compete, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But first, what is this competition all about, Becca?
The competition in a whole is about connecting with your community and promoting math and science and technology to try and get more students interested in becoming engineers and promoting all these fields and getting more people interested in it. And the program really teaches you a lot of things like your leadership qualities and working with people, and it gives you a lot of experiences that you can't really always get from every other program.
All right, Dan, a lot of preparation, a lot of excitement. It's this week in St. Louis, and as I mentioned, this isn't the robot that will compete, right?
No, this is last year's. Our robot's already been FedExed down to St. Louis.
Planning ahead, of course.
Of course.
And so what has been sort of the preparation behind this for this event?
Well, we've had a lot of repacking, a lot of planning, a lot of trip management, and a lot of fun.
Okay, so this is last year's robot, and obviously we can't see this year's, but I'm sure you're going to win, so we'll hear more about that. So this guy was doing some really cool things. You guys were doing something with Joe earlier.
I was hanging out with Nick and Dan. Go ahead and let's show some little backwards, forward motion. What they actually had to do in the last year's competition was pick up this little inflatable thing and take it pretty high in the ceiling and attach it to a peg. We're going to try to recreate that here. We don't have a peg that's 12 feet in the air, but we do have my head, so we're going to go ahead and try to do that if we can. Let's go ahead and roll. Whoa! I don't know, I'm a little nervous now because it's an aggressive type of robot right now as it moves on up. Okay, here we go. Whoa now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I trust you guys. Oh! Can I save it? Ah!
Yay,
there we go.
That was good.
That was pretty good for a first try.
And so you guys are judged on a series of things that require you to move the robot, basically. And so what else can this what's his name again? I can't pronounce him.
His name is Piscarbinator.
Piscarbinator.
Yeah.
After one of our coaches, whose last name is Piscarowitz. It was quite an inventive session to get that name.
Well, you know, what I thought was really cool about this robot is it's not just forward and backwards. You guys just say that it does something called strifing. Let's take a look at what some strifing does, right? It just completely moves to this side, comes back. It's got 4 independent wheels that all move at the same time. It's awesome robot, and just a huge just example of technology and what good heads can do and come together and make something so unique like this.
Yeah, how many hours are behind making something like this?
Oh my gosh, countless. We worked for 6 weeks, starting with 2 weeks of planning, and then 2 weeks of building, and then 2 weeks of testing it and getting it all worked out with how we want it to run and changes we need to make. So how many hours are in 6 weeks? About.
Yes, and hopefully it'll all be worth it. You guys are heading to St. Louis today, I believe, right?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were heading today for the competition tomorrow, but the competition will take place this week. And you guys have a series of days that you will compete, so there's a lot at stake, and we have full faith in you guys that you will represent. So.
If that robot is anywhere near as cool as this one, you guys are going to have no problem because that thing's awesome.
All right, we wish you guys the best of luck, and we do have to take a break. Can this guy do a little cool maneuver?
Let's just keep it going.
Break there. He's got his dancing shoes on this morning.
Wow. Do the robot.
Guys, thank you.
Awesome.
We'll be right back.